Okay. Mariah, 6, Monica, 8.
Yep. And 8 or number 0 is Evie.
Greg, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to announce the Bluefield starting lineup. Number 3, leading off, playing catcher, Marbury. Mabry. Batting second, number 1, playing shortstop, Rockness. Batting third, number 12, playing first base, Hall. On the mound, batting fourth, number 11, Lawson. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 4, White. Batting sixth, playing center field, number 9, Smith. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 5, English. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 13, Matthews. Batting ninth, number 7, Gillespie. Batting 10th, the flex, number 16, Fowler. And we also have number 2, Lawson, and number 18, Worth. Now the starting lineup for your Mavericks. Leading off, number 1, playing third base, Peyton Griffith. Batting second, catching, number 33, Shea Wickline. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 21, Chloe Burke. Batting fourth, on the mound, number 4, Briley Thomas. Batting fifth, number 2, second baseman, Peyton Street. Batting sixth, third base, number 0, Evie Canterbury. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 23, Lizzie Smith. Batting eighth, left field, number 24, Ariana South. Batting ninth, right field, number 17, Grayson Dowdy. We also have number 5, Kylie Morrow. Number 6, Mariah Moore. Number 8, Monica Moore. Number 10, Carolyn Clarkson. Number 11, McKenna Wickline. Number 12, Riley Jackson. Number 13, Kylie Copeland. Number 22, Gracie Carter. Number 34, Skylar Clarkson. And number 36, Aaliyah Clarkson. If everyone would please stand, gentlemen, remove your caps for the singing of the national anthem. All right, we are here at James Monroe, where the Lady Mavericks will take on the Bluefield Beavers. On the mound for Mavericks will be senior Briley Thomas. Go through the lineup here for the Mavericks while we have a moment. Playing third base, leading off, number 1, Peyton Griffith. Number 2, number 33, at catcher, batting second, Shea Wickline. Batting third, shortstop, number 21, Chloe Burke. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 4, Briley Thomas. Batting fifth, second baseman, number 2, Peyton Street. Batting sixth, first baseman, Evie Canterbury, number 0. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 23, Lizzie Smith. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 24, Ariana South. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 17, Grayson Dowdy. And leading off for the Beavers is going to be the catcher, number 3, Mabry. And we are about set for some Lady Mavericks softball. Lady Mavericks back home after a kind of a vacation / work week, going down to the beach, playing some games there. And Mabry is getting ready to step in the box, and we are ready for some softball. First pitch from Thomas is going to be called, strike 1. 0-1 count now. And the next pitch fouled off. 0-2 count now. On Mabry. Oh, 2 count to Mabry. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. 2-1 count. And the pitch going to be high. 2-2 count now. On the leadoff batter for the Beavers, Mabry. And the pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. And that's 1 out. Now batting is going to be the shortstop, number 1, Rockness. First pitch is going to be lined into right field, and that's going to be down for a base hit. And that'll be a 1-out single for the Beavers, bringing up number 12, the first baseman, Hall. First pitch called, strike 1 to number 12, Hall. 0-1 count with Rockness at first base. Thomas has the sign, fires, and that ball is going to be high, 1-1 count. Thomas has the sign, winds and fires. Throw over to first, and Rockness is back in there safe. A 2-1 count now on the number 3 hitter, Hall. Thomas has the sign, winds and fires, and that's going to be a foul ball. 2-2 count. Two count, 1 out. Runner on first base. And the pitch going to be in the dirt. Runner's going to go to second base, and she's going to get there. That's going to bring up a full count on the number 3 hitter, Hall, with runner in scoring position for the Beavers. And the pitch. Called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Two outs here for the Lady Mavericks in the top of the first, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Lawson. First pitch going to be high, and it gets by the catcher, Wickline. Rogness will go to third base. 1-0 count. To Lawson. And the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. 1-1 count now on the cleanup hitter for the Beavers. And it's a good thing we had a foul ball there, because the ball is overthrown the pitcher, but foul ball, the runner cannot advance. So 1-1 count. And the pitch going to be in the dirt. 2-1 count on Lawson. Wind up and a pitch, and that's going to be a hard ball. That's going to be off the fence in left field. And that's going to be a 2-out double that will score the run. So 2-1 count, and Lawson drives one off the left field fence to give the Beavers a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. And we're going to have the third baseman, number 4, White, coming to the plate. Pinch runner is going to be number 18, Worth. First pitch is high, ball 1. One-0 count. Wind up and a pitch. It's a called strike, and she also swung at it. So, going to be 1-1 count on White. Wind up and the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2. 1-2 count on number 5 hitter for the Beavers, White. In the pitch, and that's going to be a little flare, and that's going to get into center field for a base hit. And that ball just over the outreach of Briley Thomas, the pitcher, and it goes into center field. First pitch from Smith is going to be popped up, and it's going to fall in for probably going to call that an error on the center fielder, Lizzie Smith, as that's going to bring the second run in for the Beavers. That's going to bring up the 7th hitter in the top of the first for the Beavers, English, playing left field. And the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, Burke. Burke flips it over to Peyton Griffith, and that'll be the third out. But 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 error in the top of the first. Beavers have a 2-0 lead. Mavericks coming to bat. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Rinnai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
And we're back here, bottom of the first. Mavericks' first plate appearance, down 2-0. Don't know what's going on with the scoreboard on our end here on the broadcast. Clicking everything I'm supposed to. But I will keep you up to date on the count, hits, runs, errors. Try to keep you up on all of that. So here we go, bottom of the first. And leading off for the Mavericks is going to be the third baseman, Peyton Griffith. First pitch outside, ball 1. One 1-0 count, and the pitch going to be high, 2-0. Count here on Griffith. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and that's going to be a flare caught by the second baseman, Matthews, and that'll be 1 out. Now batting is going to be the catcher, number 33, Shea Wickline. First pitch swung on a miss, strike 1. 0-1 count on Wickline. And the pitch going to hit the front of the plate and bounce back. 1-1 count now. A 1-1 count, and a pitch swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1-2 count now on Wickline.
As a drop third strike, catcher Mabry throws it over to Hall, and that'll be the second out. Now batting is going to be the shortstop, number 21, Chloe Burke. 2 outs here. Bottom of the first for the Mavericks. First pitch is going to be outside. Burke held up on that swing there, 1-0. And the pitch swung on and missed. 1-1 count now on the number 3 hitter, Chloe Burke. And the pitch. And checked her swing there. Two 2-1 count now on Burke. 3-1 count now on Burke. Working the count is Burke with the dangerous Briley Thomas waiting on deck. And the pitch swung on a miss. Strike 2. Full count now on Burke. And a pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball through the shortstop. And that's going to be a base hit. She's going to go 2, and she'll put on the brakes there at second base. That's going to be call that a 2-out double there for Chloe Burke. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, number 4, Briley Thomas. And first pitch is going to be low, ball 1. One-zero count on Thomas. 2 outs. Burke at second base in scoring position. Wind up and a pitch. Fouled off. Thomas was all over that one. 1-1 count now. Mavericks looking to get on the board here in the bottom of the first, down 2-0. And the pitch going to be high, and it's going to get by the catcher. Burke's going to take third base easily. 2-1 count now on Thomas. One count, 2 outs. Burke at third base. And the pitch going to be called strike 2. Two count, 2 outs. Runner on third. And the pitch is going to be in the dirt. Full count. Mavericks looking for a base hit, ball 4 right here. Wind up and a pitch. And that's going to be a little dribbler to the third baseman. Third baseman's going to pick it up. That's going to be White. Fires over to Hall. And that's going to end the bottom of the first for the Mavericks. 1 left on. Beavers on top. 2-0. We're going to the second. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
Yeah. Well, like I'm, I have no idea. After his game, if his game ends quick, but the way his team's been playing this year and the way that the team he's playing has been playing this year, it could be a long game over there. Yeah, so like I'm giving the like hits and runs and everything like every other pitch, so but I'm just kind of wondering why. Yeah, okay. All right, sounds good. All right, later. We got one out. All right, we are back here after trying to figure out the technical difficulties of the scoreboard. Have no idea what's going on, so I'm just going to give you the pitch by pitch here. We got a 1-0 count on the leadoff hitter, Mabry. And it's going to be 2-0 now. Runner at first base, that's going to be Matthews. She led off with a base hit. And we're going to have a ball hit to the shortstop, Burke. Burke's going to fire over to second baseman Street. And it's going to tip off her glove and go into center field. That's going to be an error on Peyton Street. That's going to put 2 on for the Beavers with shortstop Rockness coming to the plate. She's 1 for 1 today with a single to right field. And the first pitch called, strike on the inside corner. 0-1 count, 1 out. And the pitch is going to be bunted through and missed. 0-2 count now on Rockness. Runners on first and second. Matthews at second and Mabry at first. And the pitch just on the outside corner. 1-2 count now on Rockness. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's going to be 2 outs, and that's 2 strikeouts for Bradley Thomas this inning. So runners on first and second, 2 outs. And the first baseman, number 12, Hall. First pitch is going to be popped up. That's going to be into left field south, and it's going to hit off her glove, and that's going to bring in a run. Runner's going to go to third base on the error, and Hall will go to second on the error. And that's going to be 3-0 in favor of the Beavers with 2 runners in scoring position for Lawson. Her first time up, drove one almost out of here, hit off the top of the left field fence. So 3-0, 2 outs, and the first pitch is going to be high, ball 1. One-0 count to Lawson. Mabry at third. Hall at second. Wind up in a pitch, and that ball is going to be hit into left field. That ball keeps traveling, and it's going to be down, and that's going to bring 2 more runs in. And that's probably going to be called another error on the left fielder south as that ball hit her glove. So 2 outs, runner at second base. Worth is the courtesy runner for the pitcher. First pitch high, ball 1. 5-0 in favor of the Beavers here in the top of the second. And the pitch is going to be high. 2-0 count now on third baseman White. Swung on and missed. 2-1 count now on White. And a pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. Hopefully it didn't hit my car parked right behind the press box. Sounded like it hit nothing but road. So we've got a 2-2 count now on White. 2 outs, runner on second base in the courtesy runner Worth. And the pitch inside, full count. With Smith waiting on deck, 1 for 1 already today with a single. And the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman Street. She's going to pick it up, fire to first Canterbury, and that's going to be the out. That'll be the 3rd out. Beavers bring home 3. 5-0 going to the bottom of the second. Mavericks looking to rally. They're going to have Street, Canterbury, and Smith coming up. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Rinnai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
And we're back here. Bottom of the second, Mavericks down 5-0. Leading off is going to be the second baseman, Peyton Street. First pitch is going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. Matthews picks it up, fires to first, Hall. And that's going to be 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the second. One out, bottom of the second. Now batting is going to be the first baseman, Evie Canterbury. First pitch, and that's going to be a ball hit to the pitcher, Lawson. She'll pick it up, flip it over to Hall at first base. And that's going to be 2 pitches, 2 outs for the Mavericks in the bottom of the second. Now batting is going to be the center fielder, number 23, Lizzie Smith. First pitch outside, ball 1. One-0 count on Smith. Wind up and the pitch is going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. Shortstop picks it up, fires over to first, and that's going to be a throwing error by the shortstop, Rockness. And that will put a runner in scoring position for the Mavericks, and Lizzie Smith at second base. Bringing up left fielder, Ariana South. In the dirt, ball 1. 1-0 count on South. Lizzie Smith, runner at second base on the throwing error by Rockness. And the pitch in the dirt, 2-0 count now on South. And the pitch outside, 3-0 count now on South with the right fielder Grayson Dowdy waiting on deck. And the pitch going to be called strike, just catches the outside corner. Three-one count now. Wind up and the pitch. Called strike 2. A full count now, 2 outs. And the pitch going to be in the dirt, ball 4, and that's going to put runners on first and second for the Mavericks with Grayson Dowdy coming to the plate. 2-out rally here, starting for the Lady Mavericks, down 5-0 in the bottom of the second. First pitch from Lawson is going to be fouled off, and you're not going to find that ball again. That's in the cow pasture on the outside of the fence. 0-1 count now on Dowdy. And the pitch is going to be high. 1-1 count. Smith at second, South at first. 2 outs, 1-1 count on number 9 hitter Grayson Dowdy. And the pitch will be fouled back. One-two count on Dowdy. 2 outs. And the pitch going to be outside. 2-2 count now on Dowdy with Peyton Griffith, leadoff hitter for the Mavericks, waiting on deck. And the pitch inside, and that ball is going to tip off the glove of Mabry. Runners are going to advance to second and third. Full count now on Dowdy. And the pitch is going to be inside. Ball 4. And now the Mavericks have a rally going here. 2 outs, bases loaded. And the leadoff hitter, Peyton Griffith, coming to the plate. And that's going to be fouled back over top of my car once again. 0-1 count now on Griffith. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Smith at third, South at second, and Dowdy at first. And the pitch is going to be in the dirt. 1-1 count now on Griffith. Lawson started this inning 2 pitches, 2 outs, and then got in a little trouble here with an error by shortstop and then back-to-back walks. And the pitch is going to be on the outside corner, called strike. 1-2 count now on Griffith. And the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman, Matthews. She's going to pick it up, fire over to Hall, and that's going to end the inning. Mavericks leave 3. They're down 5-0, going to the top of the third. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
And we're back here, top of the third inning. Smith leading off for the Beavers. First pitch is going to be fouled off. A 1 count now on Smith. 1 for 1 today with a base hit. And a pitch just on the outside corner. 1-1 count now on Smith. Leadoff hitter here for the Beavers in the top of the third. And the pitch going to be a ground ball to the first baseman, Canterbury. She's going to pick it up. Tag first base. 1 out. You're good, brother. Now batting is going to be the left fielder, number 5, English. 1 out here in the top of the third. Mavericks down 5-0. Need a quick inning here. And a pitch high and outside. 1-0. Speaking of a quick inning, like I said, Mavericks need a quick one because they've got the heart of the order coming up in the bottom of the third. And the pitch, going to be a ground ball, foul ball. Hits off the plate in foul territory. So 1-1 count now on English. And the pitch, high, 2-1 count now. Just a little scoring update from the boys' side of things. James Monroe winning 2-0 so far in the top of the third against Westside. And the pitch, swung on a miss, 2-2 count now on English. And the pitch, and what a changeup there by Thomas. Had English a little early on the swing, and that'll be the second out. 2 up, 2 down for the Mavericks here in the top of the third. And now batting is going to be second baseman Matthews. Matthews has made a few good plays in the field along with a hit her first time at bat. 1-0 count. And the pitch, going to be a ground ball to the third baseman, Griffith. And she picked it up, bobbled it. That's going to be an error on the third baseman, Griffith. 2 outs for Fowler. And it's going to be a ground ball to the Griffith at first, third. And she's going to have a throwing error that's going to allow the runner, Gillespie, and that's going to be back-to-back errors on Griffith with runners at first and third. And the leadoff batter Mabry coming to the plate. First pitch is going to be high, ball one. And the pitch going to be fouled back, and I kind of flinched at that one as I thought that was coming right back toward me. Forgot there was a fence right here. So we got a 1-1 count now on Mabry. And the pitch going to be high, 2-1 count now. 2 outs, runners at first and third. Gillespie at first, Matthews at third. And that ball is going to be fouled back right toward us once again. 2-2 count now on Mabry. And the pitch is going to be in the dirt. Full count now with 2 outs. 5-0 your score. Top of the third in favor of the Beavers, threatening here again with 2 runners on. And the pitch, and that's going to be a ball hit right up the middle. That's going to score another run. And that's going to bring it to a 6-0 score. Two outs, runners on first and second, and Rockness will come to the plate. And the pitch, and that's going to be a pop-up. That's going to get down. And that's going to score another run. That's going to be a wild throw. It's going to be a wild throw by the right fielder, Grayson Dowdy. Runners are going to advance to second and third. And we've got a coaches meeting here. And it's a coaches meeting with the whole Lady Maverick team, as they've had about 4 or 5 errors here. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery.
Yeah, we've got 2 down. Runners on second and third, 7-0 Beavers in the top of the third. And the pitch, and that's going to be a ball hit to the shortstop, Burke. She's going to pick it up, and it's going to be another error for the Mavericks, as that's going to score another run and bring it 8-0 for the Beavers, with the hottest hitter for the Beavers coming up in Lawson already. 2 deep shots to left field, 1 for a double and 1 a two bag double. An error, and the first pitch swung on a miss, strike 1. As we got Rockness at third, Hall at first. 2 outs, 0-1 count on Lawson. And the pitch swung on a missed, strike 2, as Hall is going to take second on the defensive indifference. 0-2 count, wind up and a pitch. Swung on a miss, strike three, and that's going to end the bleeding as the Mavericks give up three more. That's going to bring the score 8-0 in favor of the Beavers. Mavericks looking for a big rally here starting in the bottom of the third. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
And we're back here, bottom of the third. Leading off for the Mavericks is going to be Shea Wickline. First pitch is going to be high, ball one. Mavericks need to get a big inning going here. And it couldn't start any better with a senior in Shea Wickline. 1-0 count. And a pitch. And that's going to hit her in the right shoulder. And that's going to put the leadoff runner on for the Mavericks. And the courtesy runner for the catcher is going to be her sister, McKenna Wickline, number 11. So, runner on first, nobody out. 8-0 the score in favor of the Beavers. With the number 3 hitter, Chloe Burke, coming up. While the umpire's getting the substitution there. Just another update from the boys. Mavericks are still on top 2-0 in another regional game for them. In the top of the fourth against Westside. And the first pitch to Burke's going to be outside, ball one. And the pitch is going to be in the dirt. 2-0, and that ball's going to get by the catcher. Going to get Wickline to second base. So, Mavericks have a little bit of life here. Runner at second, nobody out. And the number 3 hitter, Burke, up 2-0. And a pitch. And that ball is going to be hit right back up the middle. And that ball is going to get by Smith in center field all the way to the fence. Wickline's going to score. Burke's coming around, and she's going to be up with a – that's going to be a base hit and then a 2-base error. And that's going to send Chloe Burke to third base. Mavericks on the board, 8-1 with runner at third and nobody out. First pitch to Thomas is going to be through the gap, and that's going to be another base hit. Mavericks score 2, and Thomas is going to take second on the bad throw into the cutoff. And Thomas is in scoring position now for Peyton Street. And courtesy runner for the pitcher is going to be number 8, Monica Moore. No outs, runner at second. Mavericks down 8-2, but they're threatening. And the pitch going to be outside. 1-0 count. And the pitch is going to be low. 2-0. Moore with a huge lead there at second base. And the pitch is going to be fouled off. 2-1 count now on Street. And the pitch swung on and missed. 2-2 count now on Street. Nobody out, runner at second base. And the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, Rockness. She's going to pick it up, fire over to Hall. And that's going to be the first out, but that does move the runner Moore over to third base with the number 6 batter, the first baseman, Evie Canterbury, coming to the plate. 1 out. 8-2 your score in the bottom of the third in favor of the Beavers, but the Mavericks getting their bats hot here in the bottom of the third. And shows bunt, pulls back, ball 1. One-0 count now on Canterbury. Shows bunt once again, pulls it back, and she's going to get hit by a pitch. And that's going to put another runner on for the Mavericks. So anyway, the Mavericks can get them on, they'll take it. That's going to be runners on first and third with 1 out. And number 7 hitter, Lizzie Smith, coming to the plate. And the pitch is going to be outside, and Canterbury is going to take second on the defensive indifference. So, 2 runners in scoring position for the Mavericks. One-0 count on Smith. And the pitch, and that's going to be a ball hit right back to the pitcher, Lawson. She's going to field it. And she'll fire to the first baseman, Hall, and that'll be the second out. Good hit there by Smith. Just a good play, fielding her position by Lawson. So, 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position for Ariana South, the left fielder. First pitch outside, 1-0 count. And the pitch going to be inside corner, called strike. 1-1 count now on South. That's going to be just high. 2-1 count now on South. And a pitch outside. 3-1 count now on South with Grayson Dowdy waiting on deck. And ball 4, and that's going to load the bases for Grayson Dowdy. Her first time up, she walked. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And the pitch, swung on a miss, strike 1. And the pitch, called, strike on the outside corner. 0-2 count now on Dowdy. Swing inside, and the ball is going to get by the catcher, and that's going to score more. And that's going to bring the score 8-3. Mavericks putting 3 on the board here in the bottom of the third and looking for more. 1-2, 2 outs, runners on second and third, Canterbury on third, and South on second. And the pitch, and that's going to hit Dowdy right in the... That's going to get her right in the back. As Dowdy is now 0 for 0 at the plate with a walk and a hit by a pitch. And while they're checking her out, we were going to take a break. Mavericks still threatening here. Bases loaded, and the leadoff hitter, Peyton Griffith, coming up, 2 outs. Be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential.
And we're back here. 2 outs, bases loaded, and the first pitch to Griffith is outside. Ball 1. Mavericks down 8-3 in the bottom of the third. And a pitch, and that's going to be a fly ball to center fielder Smith, and that's going to get over the head of Smith. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. And Dowdy coming home. That's going to score 3. Griffith hung up there at third. And she's going to be out at third. But getting hung up at third there. So, score is going to be 8-6. Going to the top of the fourth. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
And we're back here. Top of the fourth inning, 8-6 your score. First pitch to White is going to be high, ball 1. It's going to be 5-6-7 for the Beavers as the Mavericks battled in the bottom of the third, scoring 6 runs. Next pitch to White is going to be swung on and missed. 1-1 count now on the third baseman for the Beavers, White. Top of the fourth. Wind up and the pitch. Just on the outside corner. 2-1 count now. Wind up and the pitch. In the dirt. 3-1 count now. And the pitch is going to be ball 4. That's going to be a leadoff walk. Leadoff walk for the Beavers. And that's going to bring up Smith, the center fielder. First pitch, that's going to be fouled off. First base side out of play. 0-1 count. And the pitch, change up. Got her just out in front there. 0-2 count now on Smith. And the pitch just high. 1-2 count now on Smith. Top of the fourth. 8-6. Beavers on top. And the pitch fouled off. One-two count. Thomas comes set and fires, and that's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman, Burke. She's going to pick it up, fire over to Street, and she's going to be out at second base on a good play there by the senior shortstop, Chloe Burke, to the freshman second baseman, Peyton Street. One out, runner on first base in Smith on the fielder's choice. And that's going to bring up English, the left fielder. First pitch outside corner, called strike one. 0-1 count on English. And the pitch. Went around with the bunt, did not pull it back, so that's strike two. 0-2 count on English. Thomas comes set, fires, and change up in the air on a check swing. She went, and that's going to be 2 outs. And that's going to bring up the second baseman, Matthews. Matthews has had a pretty hot bat here this game. First pitch, outside, ball one. Runner Smith at first base. Mavericks looking to get out of this inning for the first time without giving up any runs. And a pitch, swung on a miss, strike one. 1-1 count to Matthews. And the pitch, and that's going to be a ball down the first baseline, foul. One, 2 count now on Matthews. Smith at first base, 2 outs. 8-6, top of the fourth in favor of the Beavers. And a pitch, change up, swung on a miss, strike three, and that's going to end the top of the fourth. Beavers leave one. Mavericks coming to bat here in the bottom of the fourth. Down 8-6. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks, along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
And we're back here, bottom of the fourth. Leading off Shea Wickline as we had a new pitcher come to the circle. It's going to be the first baseman, Hall. And the Pitcher Lawson went to second base. That moved Matthews over to first. Second pitch, 2-0 count now on Wickline. It's going to be Wickline, Burke, and Thomas for the Mavericks here in the bottom of the fourth. Outside corner called, strike one. 2-1 count now on Wickline. And the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. Bring the count to 2-2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. And the pitch, high, full count. And the pitch is going to be ball 4, and that's going to be a leadoff walk for the Mavericks here in the bottom of the fourth. Courtesy runner is going to be her sister, McKenna Wickline, running for Shay Wickline, the catcher. So runner on first, nobody out. And the shortstop, Chloe Burke, coming to the plate. Mavericks down 8-6 here in the bottom of the fourth, looking to rally. And that's going to be a ball hit to right field and caught there by number 16, Fowler. That's going to be 1 out with runner on first. And Briley Thomas coming to the plate. First pitch swung on a miss, strike one. 0-1 count to Thomas. And the pitch, and that's going to be a ball, and that's going to be a line drive caught by the third baseman, White. As I'm not sure, she just didn't stick her glove out, and the ball just found it there, as that was a shot down the third base line. But anyways, that's going to be 2 outs for the Mavericks here in the bottom of the fourth, bringing up Peyton Street. First pitch swung on a miss, and Wickline's going to steal second. Runner on second, 2 outs. And the pitch to Street swung on a miss, 0-2 count now. Inside, and the runner, Wickline's going to take third, and she's going to steal it and be safely as she almost overruns the bag. Slides in, and her whole body was on foul territory, but her feet was caught on the bag, so she is in there safely as 2 outs, runner on third, and the pitch to Street fouled off. It's going to be a 1-2 count on number 5 hitter Peyton Street. And the pitch is going to be in the dirt, and that's going to get by the catcher, and that's going to score Wickline, as that's going to bring it 8-7. Mavericks doing nothing but clawing away here. After the Beavers had an 8-0 lead, Mavericks bring it within a run, 8-7. 2-2 count on Peyton Street with 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. And the pitch fouled off once again as Street battling here. Another quick update. Mavericks on top 4-0 boy-wise against Westside in the top of the 5th inning. And the pitch to Street. Going to be outside. Full count. Good battle here by the second baseman, Peyton Street, with the first baseman, Evie Canterbury, waiting on deck. And the pitch, and that's going to be a fly ball. That's going to get out of play, foul. As the right fielder Fowler and the second baseman Lawson with good hustle over there, but the ball clanks off the first base fence, foul. And this is going to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat here for Street. And the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit to right field. And that's going to get by all the way to the fence. Street's on her horse. She's around second. She's turning for third. Ball is just at the cutoff man. And she is going to be in there safely with a 2-out triple. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Evie Canterbury. Canterbury 0 for 1 today. Last time at bat, hit by a pitch. And the pitch. Check swing. Taken high, ball 1. 1-0 count now on Canterbury. And the pitch fouled off.
Slow it down.
1-1 count now on Canterbury. And a 1-1 count here on Canterbury. And that ball is going to be down for a base hit, and that's going to tie the ball game. Base hit by Canterbury. And Street will score, and that's going to tie the game 8-8. Mavericks still batting here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs with Lizzie Smith coming to the plate. And we're going to have a courtesy runner. That's going to be Mariah Moore coming in to courtesy run for Canterbury. Just a game recap here. If you're just now joining us, you've missed a doozy here, as it was 8-0, all in favor of the Beavers. Mavericks in the bottom of the 3rd found some heart and some grit here with the, like I like to call it, the senior leadership. Shea Wickline getting hit by a pitch in the bottom of the 3rd, and that started the rally here, as now the Mavericks have tied it 8-8 in the bottom of the 4th. And they're still threatening to take the lead here as Monica Moore on first base. First pitch bunt, and that's going to be called. Pulled back. Ball 1. And there's a bunt, and nobody's covering first base, and Moore is going to score. Lizzie Smith coming around third base. She's coming all the way home, and she's going to score. And that's what you call a Little League home run, as a bunt to the third base side. Pitcher fields it. Nobody's covering first base. Pitcher picks it up, throws it into right field, and Smith comes all the way around to score along with Moore, the courtesy runner. And the Mavericks have came all the way back and taken a 10-8 lead, still batting with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th. And we've got 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th inning. Mavericks on top now, 10-8, with Ariana South at the plate. First pitch swung on a miss, strike 1. 0-1 count on South. Mavericks dugout with a little bit of life here. Next pitch called, strike. 0-2 count now on South. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch high. 1-2 count now. And a pitch in the dirt, 2-2 count now. On South. And the pitch swung on a miss, strike 3. That's going to end the inning. Big inning there for the Mavericks as they take a 10-8 lead. We're going to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Rinnai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks, along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
And we're back here, top of the 5th inning. First batter up for the Beavers is going to be Gillespie. A 1 count. And the pitch swung on a miss. 0-2 count now on Gillespie. And the pitch, that's going to be popped up. Pitcher Thomas is going to pick it up, and it's going to be a error on the pitcher, Briley Thomas. As that's going to put the leadoff batter on for the Beavers. Beavers are coming back to the top of the order in Mabry. And the pitch outside, 1-0 count. Count on Mabry. And the pitch, and that's going to be popped up. It's going to be to Burke, and she's going to make the catch. 1 out. It's going to bring up Rockness, the shortstop. 1 out, runner on first base. Mavericks ahead 10-8 in the top of the 5th. Pitch high and outside. Ball 1. And the pitch. That's going to get by the catcher, Wickline, and Gillespie's going to take second base. That's going to be 2-0. Count the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off first baseline, out of play. 2-1 count here on Rockness. And the pitch inside corner, called strike 2. 2-2 count now. 1 out, runner on second base. And the pitch. Change up, pulled to the third baseman, Griffith. She picks it up, fires in the dirt. 2. And that's going to be another error on the third baseman, Peyton Griffith. Runners on first and third with 1 out. And the big bats in the lineup coming up for the Beavers in Hall and Lawson. Mavericks desperately looking for a ground ball double play here. And the pitch outside, ball 1, as Rockness will take second. That puts the tying run in scoring position with 1 out. And the pitch. And that's going to be a ball hit the left fielder south. And she's going to make the catch. As that's going to be 2 outs. The runner is going to score from third base on the sacrifice fly. And that's going to bring their score 10-9. Still in favor of the Mavericks. 2 outs. Runner on second base in Rockness. And that's going to bring up Lawson. She is 1 for 2 tonight with a double, a 2-bag error, and a strikeout. And the first pitch called. Strike at the knees. 0-1 count. And the pitch from Thomas. And that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, Burke. And she's going to boot it. And that's going to be another error on the Lady Maverick defense. And that's going to put runners at first and third, 2 outs, and that's going to bring up White. And the first pitch going to be in the dirt, ball 1. And Lawson's going to take second base. That's the go-ahead run there at second. And the pitch swung on a missed. Strike 1, 1-1 count now on White. And the pitch just high. 2-1 count now on White. And the pitch, that's going to be fouled back. 2-2 count now on White. Two outs. Runners on second and third. Mavericks up 10-9 here in the top of the 5th. And the pitch from Thomas. Changeup going to be grounded to Burke. She's going to pick it up, fire over to Canterbury. And that's going to end the inning. Beavers score 1. Mavericks still on top. 10-9 going to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
And we are back here, bottom of the 5th inning, 10-9 in favor of the Mavericks. Grayson Dowdy leading it off. And the first pitch from Hall is going to be a ground ball to the second baseman, Lawson. She's going to pick it up, fire it over to Matthews. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now is going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Peyton Griffith. And first pitch is going to be fouled off. 0-1 count. And that's going to be a base hit right up the middle as Griffith's on with a 1-out single.
Wants to run.
And 1 out. Runner on first base in Griffith, and that's going to bring up Shea Wickline. And the pitch swung on a miss, strike one. A 1 count. And the runner Griffith going to second base, and she's going to be in there safely on the head first slide. Oh, 2 count on Wickline. 1 out, runner on second in Griffith. And the pitch taken high, ball 1. One, 2 count, and the pitch going to be outside, 2-2. And a pitch called, strike 3 on the inside corner. 2 outs. Runner on second in Griffith, and that's going to bring up shortstop Chloe Burke. And the pitch is in the dirt, pass ball, and Griffith's going to get to third easily. One-0 count on Burke with Griffith at third base. And a pitch fouled off. One count now on Burke. And the pitch, and that's going to be a base hit up the middle. That's going to score Griffith, and that's a 2 out base hit for Chloe Burke. That's going to bring the score 11-9 in favor of the Mavericks. That's going to bring up Briley Thomas. Two outs, runner on second. And Burke, first pitch fouled off. 0-1 count to Thomas. And the pitch. And that's going to be a ball hit. That's going to get down for a base hit into left field. Burke coming to third. She's in there safely. Thomas into second base. And that's going to be two runners in scoring position for the Mavericks with Peyton Street coming to the plate. And we've got two outs with runners on second and third. Burke at third and Monica Moore at second. Ball gets by the catcher and no advance there by Burke. As in the bottom of the fifth, Mavericks are up 11-9, looking to score a couple more here. Street with a base hit, her last time up. Pitch outside. 2-1 count, or 2-0 count now on Street. And the pitch in the dirt, 3-0. Canterbury waiting on deck. And the pitch. It's going to be ball four, and that's going to load the bases for Canterbury. Her last time up. Last time up, Canterbury with the tying hit. And the pitch, ball one.
Find what you want, only swing what's there.
1-0 count on Canterbury. And that's going to be a ball hit to the right field. That's going to score one. That's going to score two. And Street into third base. A two-run single there by Evie Canterbury. That's going to bring the score 13-9. With the Mavericks still batting here, two outs. That's going to bring up Lizzie Smith. Last time up, Smith bunted the ball down the third base line and made her way all the way around the bases on a throwing error by the pitcher. And the pitch fouled off. 0-1 count on Smith. And the pitch from Smith. And the runner, Canterbury's going to second, and she's going to be thrown out. As that's going to be the third out. (13-9) Mavericks Going to the top of the 6th. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks, along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states.
And we're back here. Top of the 6th inning. Mavericks on top, 13-9. It's going to bring up Smith, leading it off for the Beavers.
Big comeback here for the Mavericks since I've left and had to come back.
First pitch from Thomas is going to be low, ball 1. And after Boomer has come back, we have a scoreboard now, so thanks to that.
Stiff wind blowing over toward the left field.
Swung on a missed. 1-1 count now on Smith. Thomas is locked in here last couple innings. Had a rough go the first 3.5 innings. Maverick defense wasn't helping her much, but she's locked herself in here. Pitch fouled off. Almost gets Keith Carter there, sitting at first base.
Well, this Maverick team has had a busy week since everybody's been on spring break. They headed down to Myrtle Beach, played in Cal Ripken experience down there. Ended up taking a win on the last day and then traveled back, and here they are ready to play.
And fouled off once again by Smith.
Had to adjust to the elevation a little bit.
Yeah, but before the game, I could hear a couple of them saying, "I'm glad to be back on the dirt. I'm glad to be back on the dirt."
Yeah, all turf fields down there at Cal Ripken.
And the pitch, going to be a changeup high. 2-2 count now on Smith. It's going to be Smith, English, and Matthews for the Beavers. And the pitch, ground ball to the second baseman, Street. She'll pick it up, flip it over to Canterbury. 1 out.
Good job by the freshman there. Didn't get in a hurry with the runner streaming down first baseline. Just go up, field the ball, nice little toss over to Canterbury, and there's an out.
Yeah, that's one of the slickest plays that the Mavericks have had in the field tonight. Is I think they've had 8 or 9 errors so far. And the first pitch to English fouled off. 0-1 count. And a pitch from Thomas. Swung on a missed inside. 0-2.
That's twice here in this inning. She's used that fastball on the inside and got the Beavers to swing over.
0-2 count on English. And the pitch. Changeup. Got him swinging once again. And that's going to be the second out. Thomas has had that changeup working here the last couple innings. Has 2 outs with Matthews coming to the plate. And the pitch swung on a miss, strike 1.
Same setup there, inside fastball. Giving the Beavers fits with that pitch. See if she comes back with the off speed here later in this series.
And the pitch just outside. 1-1 count now on Matthews. And the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. 1-2 count now.
Came back inside with that pitch. Matthews able to fight that off on the inside toward the hands.
Yeah, I got a 1-2 count here. I wouldn't be surprised to not see the changeup once again. And the pitch, and there it was.
Able to lay off. That's a tough pitch to watch coming in and hold on.
Ball in the dirt. 2-2 count now on Matthews. And the pitch. Change up high. Full count.
Showed her 2 off-speed pitches. Let's see if she tries to come back inside.
And the pitch. Strike 3 on the inside corner. And just
like
as you
that.
called it. And the Mavericks, first time tonight, a 1-2-3 inning. And they're leading 13-9. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back.
Air Supply Heating and Cooling is the area's only Amana dealer offering full service, repairs, maintenance, and installs. Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty and a one-time unit replacement. Air Supply also offers after-hours repair service. Call today for a free estimate.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
GNC Flooring, specializing in hardwood and laminate. We offer existing floor sanding and refinishing and free estimates. Call 304-646-1031.
And we're back here, bottom of the 6th.
I would talk about it, but
13-9. You're going to have Lizzie Smith leading it off. Just a quick update from the boys' side. James Monroe leading in a regional matchup 5-2 in the top of the 7th against Westside. And we've got a change back in pitcher as the starting pitcher, Lawson, comes from second base. She goes back to the circle, and Hall goes from the circle back to first base.
we're getting deep in this game now, into the top of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th. Oh, we have come through the bottom of the 6th, haven't we?
And first up's going to be Lizzie Smith. And first pitch is going to be high, ball 1.
Lizzie Smith is one who's worked her way into this lineup this year, had been used in the flex position a lot, but now has found herself firmly in a hitting spot.
2-0 count now on Smith. Yeah, the last time up, Smith bunted one down the third base line and showed off her wheels as she made a trip all the way around the bases on a pitching throwing error into right field. And the pitch from Lawson called strike one. 2-1 count now. And the pitch high, 3-1 count now on Smith with South waiting on deck. And the pitch, ball 4 outside, and that's going to be leadoff runner on first for the Mavericks. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. We're going to have Aaliyah Clarkson coming in the bat.
Clarkson comes in, has a lot of power from that right side. We've seen her get out of this park a little earlier in the season. And with the wind blowing out in the direction she likes to hit right now.
First pitch low, ball 1.
Busy week here for the Mavericks to close things up on their regular season. They had originally a home game scheduled with Greenbrier East. That's been changed to be played at East because East was in some
called strike 1.
A little bit of way trying to find a night for their their senior night. So they had a couple games get canceled when they had senior night lined up. So I think that's been arranged to where James Monroe is going to take the trip up there so they can get their senior night in on Wednesday night. And then Thursday, it'll be back here versus Liberty. And then Friday to close things up against Graham. And this team will be getting into postseason.
2-1 count now. And the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball through the shortstop third base hole. And that's going to be a base hit. Smith at second. She stops at second, stops, and then she runs back to second base.
Yeah, got in a little bit of trouble there on the base path. Bluefield decided to throw ahead to third, and that was able to give her a chance to run back. If they threw behind her, it might have got her into a pickle.
And now, batting for Grayson Dowdy, we're going to have Skylar Clarkson. So, back-to-back Clarksons here.
2 of the 3 Clarksons on this team.
And the pitch, ball 1 in the dirt outside. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Mavericks up 13-9. And the pitch outside, 2-0.
Different look from the pitcher on the mound right now from what you normally see. Usually pitchers like to hold that ball over on their hip as they're coming in. She's more of a straight on, squares up to the batter and comes through.
3-0 count now on Skylar Clarkson. Nobody out. You walk her, you're looking at danger here with Peyton Griffith, the leadoff batter, on deck. And a pitch. Called strike. Inside corner to the left-handed batter.
You talk about that left-handed batter. If you look down the right field line right now, there's a lot of room with the right fielder shaded over towards center.
Swung on a miss. Full count now on Clarkson. And the pitch is going to be ball 4, and that's going to load the bases for the leadoff batter, Peyton Griffith, with nobody out. Griffith, her last time up, a ripped single.
Yeah, another one of these really talented freshmen on this team. Her along with Peyton Street we saw earlier and Destiny Lowe, who's been out with that hand injury for the past couple of weeks. But the 3 of them come on really strong this season.
First pitch called strike on the outside corner. 0-1 count.
along with Ariana South.
Swung on and missed. Strike two. 0-2 count now on Griffith. And the pitch from Lawson, high and outside. 1-2 count now. And the pitch, that's going to be fouled off as Griffith battles to stay alive. Smith on third, Clarkson on second, Clarkson on first. 1-2 count on Griffith, nobody out. Bases loaded in the bottom of the sixth. And it's going to be fouled off once again as Griffith keeps fighting. Mavericks on top, 13-9. Mavericks were down 8-0 going to the bottom of the third and clawed their way all the way back. That pitch is going to be outside, and Smith's coming home, and she will slide in there safely. As that's going to be the 14th run for the Mavericks.
All right, so we're going to have Gracie Carter checking in. She's going to run for Skylar Clarkson.
And we've got nobody out. 2-2 count on Peyton Griffith. And Lawson back in the circle. And the pitch going to be outside, full count. Griffith started at 0-2, worked away all the way back to a full count. She's going to see the seventh pitch of the at-bat here.
Yeah, Griffith's been a hard out all year. She doesn't go down easy.
And that's going to be out of play. Listening for that to hit grass, and it did. And not my car parked behind once again.
My truck's right beside you.
So,
as I say, it doesn't go down easy. You get two strikes on her, she's able to fight back and foul things off. Just look for bad pitches, look for good pitches.
Fouls it off.
Right there. That's a close pitch. You might get that call, you might not. Just fouls it off and waits for something she can hit. Eventually, you're going to, if you can work that and just keep working and working, and eventually the pitcher's going to give you something she didn't mean to.
Yeah, if you put that in the zone, I'm going to say Peyton Griffith's going to make you pay for it. With the way her season's been going so far this year.
It starts to wear on you as a pitcher, too, and you just can't put somebody away.
And the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher.
Oh, and didn't go to first. Look, the third base runner back.
That's going to be a fielder's choice. And no outs recorded there as Griffith's going to reach first.
Is it a fielder's choice?
They
don't make a choice?
I would say it was called a fielder's choice because you can't give it a single.
Is it an error? It's a tough call.
We're going to go fielder's choice / error on that one right there. As that's going to load the bases for Shea Wickline. First pitch fouled off, strike one. 0-1 count on Wickline. Wickline started that rally down 8-0 as she got hit by a pitch in the bottom of the third. And Mavericks just kept rolling since then. And the pitch going to be high and get by the catcher, no advance.
Yeah, with no outs, bases loaded, I don't think you're going to take a chance of getting that out at home with the
meat of the
Clarkson
order
on third. Yeah.
and the meat of the order ready to bat. There's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off out of play down the third base line. 1-2 count now on Wickline. And the pitch is going to be in the dirt. 2-2 count on Wickline. As you've got Burke on deck. Lawson in the circle. And the pitch. That's going to be inside. Full count. Full count. Bases loaded. Nowhere to put Wickline. With nobody out. Mavericks up 14-9. And the pitch, inside ball 4.
I think that nicked her a little bit. Actually, is holding that arm as she goes down.
And that's going to bring you the score 15-9. And little sister, McKenna Wickline's going to run for Shea. Bases loaded still, nobody out.
That brought Clarkson in. That's going to leave a lot of speed on the bases right now.
Yeah, and if Burke puts one in the gap here, that could end the ball game.
Mm-hmm. And Burke has turned into a really dangerous at-bat this year.
Burke with a triple her last time up down in the right field gap. First pitch, swung on a miss. Right
Saw one she liked right there and just missed.
0-1 count on Burke.
Coach Wickline telling her to be quicker to the ball right there.
Swung on a miss. 0-2.
Headlights.
Turn them headlights off, please. Center field. Turn them headlights off. Thank you.
Put a sign up above the.
And we got an 0-2 count on Burke. No outs, bases loaded. And the pitch. And that's going to be a ball down the third base line. Nick off the third baseman's glove. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2.
Throw comes home. That's going to let Wickline take third. And Burt walks to second. And that's going to be the game, isn't it?
And that's going to actually be the ball game.
And 2 runs get us
17-9.
17-9. That is an 8-run lead after 5 or after 6. After 5.5, I should say.
And the Mavericks down in this game 8-0. Come all the way back and win this one 17-9.
This Maverick squad has been one you can't put away until the game's over because they've done this a couple times this year, come back from that kind of deficit before. I'm trying to remember who the team they came back on a little earlier. Yeah, it was Graham. Kind of same situation. I think they were down going into the 7th inning maybe and came back and won it in the 7th, down 7 or 8 runs, yeah. Not 8 apparently, but down a lot.
Yeah. Just before we go off air here, boys score bottom of the 7th inning. They're in a tight one, 5-2. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs with runners on second and third for Westside. Big game for the boys as that's a regional game.
Yeah, Mavericks had bases loaded in the top of the 7th, and Westside was able to get out of the jam. Looks like a run's going to come across.
And it's going to be an error, and that's going to score another run. And that's going to be 5-4 as 2 runs score on that error.
2-base error.
And the tying run is going to go to second base with 2 outs.
And so the Mavericks can get this out.
They're going to go 2-0 against Westside.
We'll hang with you here just for a second as we watch it play out. Get a little bonus coverage here tonight of the boys' game.
Yeah, catch us tomorrow as the boys will be playing, again, a regional game against Wyoming East at James Monroe.
Zickafoose on the mound's able to get strike one on the first pitch. Yeah, boys busy this week, too. They'll have the game tomorrow. They'll have another game on Friday. Both those games will be at home. Getting busy at the end of the year here as all the seasons are starting to wind up and head into their sectionals.
Yeah, I bet the boys are wanting to get this out so they can get home because that's a 2-hour trip to
Ground ball to
Westside.
Caden Hines and an
Another
error at
error.
first. That'll have runners on the corners. Nobody comes around
And
to score.
they did
did
score.
score. So tied up, so this is going to be a little bit longer, and we will let you guys catch that on Game Changer. We're going to go ahead and break out of here for the night. Thank you for joining us. Girls able to come back in rally fashion and get the 8-run victory here in the, what were we? We're in the bottom of the sixth.
Bottom of the sixth. No outs.
17-9. And we will see you guys tomorrow for baseball.